Hey, just a little update video for all you professional and very dedicated loaders. This is just an overview of high performance options for 37 millimeter. So, I mean, most people, they go down the road of 37 millimeter and they're just having fun with it and keeping it simple. But I often get very dedicated, very experienced customers of all types that want a little bit more bang for their buck. They want really high performance options. So we've got two of those here. Just to give you guys a little overview. There's two ways to go. One is very simple, and you can do black powder substitute in a 5-inch casing, so longer casing. It acts like a barrel inside a barrel, so there's more pressure behind the round for longer, which means you get more pressure and more distance out of the launcher. And you can do that with your Pyrodex or black powder loads by just making a tight fit and using a longer casing. So that's the quick and easy way. The other option, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more tricky, a little bit more sensitive to overpressuring, but certainly a good option, is to go smokeless. Now, these are XD Pro smokeless casings from my buddy Scott over at Reloadable Shells. I don't carry these on my website because I don't want people to get confused between black powder substitute, and smokeless. If you put smokeless powder in a black powder casing, that could be deadly. I mean, that's not a mistake you want to make. So right off the bat, you want to make sure you pick one or the other and stick to it. However, that said, if you want longer distances and you're willing to go smokeless and take on that risk, and not get it mixed up between black powder and black powder substitute, you can get hundreds of yards out of a system like this. With black powder, you're looking at 500, 600 feet max. So not quite 200 yards is sort of the limit of your range. With smokeless, you can get out hundreds and hundreds of yards. Obviously, that's a lot more pressure. You're going to have to build your projectiles a lot stronger. You're going to need probably pushing wads and things like that, not just cardboard. However, like I said, these really give you a long distance, high performance with very little powder. You're talking about between 10 and 25 grains of bullseye powder. However, don't fret if you are a black powder substitute loader. With the longer casings, you can get away with about 25 grains of lift and still get almost 100 yards out of that. So they're both good options. If you're black powder substitute loader, there is a way to get similar performance with less powder. And for those of you who are experienced loaders with smokeless, you may want to go to the XD Pro. I am thinking about carrying these, but I will not carry them on the same website as the black powder ones, just out of an abundance of caution so people don't get confused and hurt themselves. So there's some good options.